21, they said I had diabetes. My only thought was, man, how they gonna treat me? Cause I ain't one that be looking for a pity party. You know my name is Confident, the life of the party. Then after that I found out I had a baby girl.
What's up, you guys? It's your girl, Miss Confident, and I am back with yet another YouTube video. I wanted to do a reaction video on the Will I Ever Get in Another Relationship, basically the Q&A by Queen Naija. I did start watching the video, as you guys can see. I got to about 1:49, and then I just stopped it so I can go ahead and do a reaction, because I know you guys was going to probably come after I did the reaction, like, will you do a reaction video to Queen's Q&A? And then I hate doing reaction videos when I've already watched the video. It just doesn't seem authentic to me, or whatever. So we're going to go ahead and get started.
And get into some of these questions. Question number 1. What color is your go-to nail polish color? This was a really random one. I thought it was going to be something more deep, but my go-to nail polish color would probably be like a nude ombre. Yeah, I like nude and ombre. Number 2. Are you dropping a medicine music video? Yes, I am, and I got that in motion too, y'all. Y'all think I'm out here just for nothing? Y'all think I'm out here in NYC for nothing, to get nothing done?
No, they think you're in NYC to be with Clarence. But y'all ain't hear that from me.
I'm getting a lot done. Y'all just don't see it. Trust me. So I will be dropping a music video very soon to medicine. It's going to blow your minds. Like, the concept of the video is going to blow your guys' minds. What are plans for the future now that you hit big with medicine? Will you keep making more music? I can honestly say I'm going to be making a lot. I'm going to probably make a whole album, and then I'm going to make another album after that, and then I'm going to make another album after that. Like, y'all, I feel like music, I told you guys a while back that I felt like it was time for a change. And I feel like music is like my passion. Music is my purpose. That's what I'm here for. So, of course, I'm going to be making more songs. I'm actually working on 2 songs while I'm down here right now. And I'm going to drop them, very soon. So look out for that, too. I got a lot of big stuff coming. Y'all just don't sleep on me. Just wait on it. I swear. Would you ever move to NYC? Now, this is crazy because, I know y'all probably think, I'd be coming down here for a certain reason, but that would definitely not be, the reason I would move down here. What a lot of people don't know is, y'all can even ask my mom, I swear, she's my witness. When I was, in high school, my dream was to live in New York in, one of those penthouse loft apartments at the top, and you can look out and see the whole city, and, be a model and, a singer. That was my dream when I was, younger, and I wanted to live in New York so bad because, not Detroit, but Michigan, that's where I was when I was younger. Michigan was such a boring place, and I just felt like New York had it all. It was always, between New York, LA, and Atlanta, but, since I've been here, it's just, I can definitely feel the vibe. I love the vibe. I feel like it fits me very well, so, I mean, I'm not sure if I would ever move here, but...
Now, I'm not saying that Queen's dream hasn't always been to move to New York, but I would be lying if I sat here and said that I guess you could say, feeling a more of a motivation to move to New York now doesn't have anything to do with Clarence. Just being honest. I don't know tell me what you guys think about that down below in the comment section. Like I said, once again, before you comment, I did not say that Queen never had, a will to move to New York, but I do think this whole thing with Clarence is a little bit more motivation for her to currently, if she's thinking about currently moving to New York. I do think that.
I mean, it's definitely something that I would consider. If you could collab with any singer or rapper, who would it be? If I could collab with any singer or rapper probably be out of like Kehlani, cause I love Kehlani. Jhené Aiko, who else? Rihanna. I love Rihanna. Rapper wise, like it would be J. Cole or like who else? Chance the Rapper. I really like Chance the Rapper. What is your favorite hair type? Are you talking about for my head? Cause I really don't know. Like I like when my hair honestly is like fluffy and curly like this. Because it just reminds me of my natural state. When I was younger, I had really, really, really curly hair, and it was actually really long, like super long. I don't know why it won't grow back, but when I was in 7th grade,
cause you keep cutting it.
I asked my mom to cut my hair in a bob, and it's like ever.
Don't you hate when people, and I love Queen, y'all know I love Queen. Don't you hate when people say certain things like, for instance, I know a couple of people who always say, like, I've had instances where I've had my hair cut because I am vitamin D deficient. I've had instances where my hair has fell out. I've had instances where I cut my hair off because I went natural, like maybe 2-3 years ago. I was natural for like 2 years, and now it's coming up on a year that I've been natural again. And people say, your hair just grows back. How does your hair grow back? One, they put 50 perms in their head a year. Literally 50. They don't even let the 6-week period in before they put another perm in their hair. So their hair not growing, it's falling out. Or in Queen's case, Queen have said on several vlogs and stuff, like she cut her hair. She'll say, oh, I got my hair cut and stuff like that. And then she sits on this Q&A and says, I don't know why my hair won't grow back long. Because you keep cutting it. That's why your hair won't grow back past a certain point, because you every time it grows, you're chopping it back to a shorter style. Just a FYI.
Ever since then, I don't know, like my hair grow. It grew when I got pregnant, but it was like dead end, so I had to keep cutting it. It's something I'm gonna be using. This is called Kaleidoscope. These are miracle drops. I want my hair to grow. And no, this is not sponsored. I just want my
perfect time for a commercial.
Hair to grow. I got this at the beauty supply. So if you guys know anything about Kaleidoscope miracle drops, let me know.
And I know y'all gonna say, well, she just said that she got it from the beauty supply store and she said that it's not an ad. Let me tell y'all something. Because Jazz Perfect Layers has done this a lot. I've seen a lot of people on YouTube do the this is my Roku remote. Okay, they'll be like, do you guys see this remote? This remote is so awesome. By the way, this is not an ad, but I just have to tell you, this remote is so awesome. Oh my God, do you guys, do you see that? This remote is so awesome. Oh my God, like, and the whole time it's an ad. Just saying.
Because honestly, yeah, I need my hair to be long and beautiful. How are you so tough during rough times? Any advice? Honestly, like people think that I'm like just this really tough person and that like I'm strong. And you know what, to be honest, I am strong. Like after all the stuff that I've really been through, I'm very strong, and I noticed that. Like I didn't think I was that strong. But honestly, a major big part of it is just like knowing God and knowing that He got you, and knowing that regardless of how bad a situation looks, like it's always light at the end of the tunnel. I just noticed that like even though things like seem like they're meant for the bad, they're really meant for the good, and everything is a lesson. So that's just how I just look at everything. Like life is a lesson. You know, if I get my heart broken, it was a lesson. Like, it can either be a blessing or a lesson, and that's just how I feel about it. I write music as well. That helps me get through tough times. I put all my passion into writing music, and I just have so much more in store for y'all. All right, let's see. What do you like most about yourself? Why do I keep pronouncing these words wrong? I said self, like with a TH. Why can't I talk? Anyway, what do you like most about yourself?
As y'all know, I do that all the freaking time. I don't know, okay, one word in particular that I say is when I say own, like own self or like on time. Well, it's not more so on time, but like own, like you own something or your own self, OWN. I have a habit of saying on, on. I don't know why I say it like that. Like I'm from Alabama. I have a southern accent, but when I say on, like when I'm not catching myself, it sounds like I'm from up north. Like, I don't know. Like, if you guys notice in a couple videos, I'll say on, then I'll say it again. I'll just say own self instead of on. I don't know why I say that, but I definitely feel you, Queen, because I do the exact same thing. And I know y'all notice it, but I'll just say the word twice and try to just, fix it.
Well, I love the fact that I'm such a nice person. I love the fact that I'm humble. And I love the fact that even though people do me wrong, you know what I'm saying? It's like I still have a heart for them. Like, I still love them and I still want the best for them. And I'm just talking in general, you know what I'm saying? Like, anybody, any friend, anybody who has hurt me or talked about me or whatever, it's like I still love them and I still want the best for them. And I just love my kind heart, about myself. I feel like that's going to take me a long way. When you got a heart of gold and you humble, it's going to take you a long way. So I just really love that about myself. Will you ever get back in another relationship? This is a good question.
Let me pause this. Cause y'all, now I'm gonna say it. Y'all ask some stupid questions sometimes in these Q&As. Not my Q&A. My Q&A, of course I'm not as big as Queen is on YouTube, social media, or anything, but I had some pretty good questions on my Q&A. But y'all ask some crazy questions. Like, y'all asking this girl, she is 22 years old, and y'all asking her, will she ever get in another relationship? I'm asleep. She is 22 years old. What do you think? Ask the questions that you really want to know. Will she get in a relationship with Clarence? Or is she in a relationship with Clarence? Say that. Because will she ever get in another relationship and she's 22? That's not a good question, babe. But let's continue on.
I would say that I just got out of a relationship and everybody know that. Let alone a whole marriage that I'm still working on. It's a process, you guys. You don't just stop being together. You have to go through paperwork and everything. So I wouldn't jump into another relationship really quick. If anything, I would just do me, you know what I'm saying? Have fun, have friends, but not tie myself down to anyone. But I honestly can say that I probably won't be getting into another relationship for a very long time, because I just feel like I have so much opportunities and I feel like I don't want anything distracting that. However, I do still believe in love and I still believe in relationships. So if anything ever happens, it's because it happened naturally. You know what I'm saying? But I'm definitely not in a rush. I do believe that you can have really good friends, though, and I feel like you can have chemistry with friends, but that doesn't mean you have to just jump right into a relationship with them. You can just let things build and let it grow.
Now, let me say this. I do agree with Queen in saying that you don't have to jump into another relationship and things like that, and you can have friends. But I'm going to tell you what my problem is. It said a lot of people say these things because, especially in the spotlight, because they don't want to seem like, oh, you jumped so quickly into another relationship, especially us women, because men do it and it's little to nothing is said, but when we do it, it's like, oh, she jumped into another relationship so quickly. I agree with that, but at the same token, my advice to Queen would be, if you feel that way, that you're not going to be in another relationship anytime soon for a very, very, very long time, as you put it, and that you can have friends with chemistry and my advice to you would be, well, if you're, I'm trying to see how to put this. Because Queen to me seems like a relationship type of girl. So I know even if she doesn't have a title on something, Queen is going to be giving a man the benefits of a relationship, if I'm making sense. So my advice to her would be, if you're not going to be in a relationship with a title on it, as far as boyfriend, girlfriend, daughter, such, then you need to be careful with giving any man the benefits of a relationship with you, but it's not really a relationship, meaning it's not public, it's not an agreement between y'all two that, you know, you're in a relationship and things like that, because a lot of times men will take advantage of that. If they're able to have sex with you, they're able to get cook meals from you, you buying them gifts, they able to travel with you, y'all going out of town together, these different things. But then it's like, oh no, we're just friends. You're giving that man all type of benefits that he probably don't deserve. And then when you get to a point where, you know, you've caught feelings because you're doing all these things that a girlfriend would do, but it's still no title. In the end of the day, you're only gonna hurt yourself. So you're only gonna hurt your feelings, because us women, we're a little bit more emotional than most men. So even if we're saying, oh no, we're just friends, but we're living this life like we're his girlfriend, but we don't have that title. And then you see him talking to another girl, or you see, you know, you doing all these things. And then when you say, well, can we be in a relationship? And he says, well, it's cool how things are. You know why he's going to say that? Because you giving him all, what's the saying? Why buy milk when the cow is free? Meaning, why would this person say, let's be in a relationship, and tie themselves down to you if they're getting all the things out of you that they would get if they were in a relationship with you, but they can still do what they want to do? If I'm making sense out here. But yeah, but I agree with her about being in a relationship, waiting for a minute, but she just need to be careful of that.
You know, just let it happen natural. So to answer your question, I mean, yes, I will, but it won't be for a very long time. Because, you know, I just feel like a beautiful girl like me, like, why would I be single for the rest of my life? You know what I'm saying? I know that it's somebody out there that's going to love me, appreciate me, and treat me like a queen. At what age did you have CJ? I had CJ when I was, oh my goodness, I don't know if I was 18 or 19. I don't know if I got pregnant when I was 18 and had him at 19. I had CJ at 19. Yeah, because I wasn't pregnant when I was 17.
So is baby Chris almost 3? I thought he was like, he had a minute before he turned 3. So he's almost 3? If he is, if one of you guys know, just comment down below and let me know. Because if she said she got pregnant at 18, she had him at 19, and she's 22. 18, well, 19, 20, yeah, that's like 3, almost 3.
I had CJ when I was 19 years old, you guys. Next question, who is your biggest support system right now? As in, who's helped you throughout your life the most to get you where you are right now? That's a pretty good question. I can honestly say, like, my biggest supporter has always been my mom. She's always pushed me and rooted me on and always wanted me to be happy. My sister, my brother, you know, my family, and just all around, I would say, like, all my supporters. You guys.
I'm so happy that she is giving her brother and her sister a form of opportunity to have a platform. And what I mean by that is, I noticed, like, when she was with Chris, she never talked about, like, you would catch her on vlogs here and there, like on the phone with her mom or certain things like that. But, you know, you rarely would hear, or you wouldn't see her doing the things that she does now in the public for her brother and her sister. I follow her on Instagram. If you follow her on Instagram, you would have saw, I don't know if she still has it up, but she did post where she basically gave her brother a shout out and her sister a shout out. And her brother and her sister, Tina and Terrell, they actually have a YouTube page, and I follow both of them on Instagram as well, and they've been doing like little skits and stuff. And she gave them. I just noticed without Chris, she seems a lot more closer to her siblings, and stuff. And I just see her trying to give them some shine a little bit more than when she, was with Chris, basically.
Help me get to where I needed to be now. Or you guys helped me to get to where I am now. You know what I'm saying? If it wasn't for you guys viewing my stuff or listening to my music or watching my videos, I wouldn't be right here today. You know what I'm saying? It's because of all my supporters, and I just love you guys so much, and I thank you guys. And I know it's a lot of people out there that's not supporters, and they more so just want to be nosy. But shout out to y'all too. I love you guys too. You can still watch. Come on. If you wanted to be an animal, what would you be and why? Honestly, I want to say like a bird, but because birds are free and they get to fly everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
But birds also get like hit on people's windshields, so I wouldn't want to be a bird. I don't want to be a dead bird on the side of the road. I'd rather not. I think if I was an animal, I would be a lion. Because, like, lions are, like, the king of the jungles and the queens of the jungles. And they represent royalty. And it's like, nobody mess with lions. Like, they just be in their own zone, doing what they want to do. They just be chilling in their little, the jungle is theirs. And I just feel like I would be a lion because I just feel like, I don't know. I just would be a lion. And then plus, I think lions are beautiful. Someone asked, is CJ going to live with you or Chris? That's a really good question. As y'all know, me and Chris are co-parenting. So, basically, the way it's been going is, like, CJ, like, for example, when Chris was in LA or whatever, he was in, I think, Miami in LA. When he was there, I had CJ, and CJ was with me. And then, if y'all notice, when he came back, I went out of town, I came here, and now Chris has CJ. I think, unless somebody plans on moving out of state, CJ is just going to be just going back and forth, you know what I mean? I never wanted to be far away from my son, so that's definitely going to be like a big, something big to think about, as far as like moving out of state or whatever. I'm not sure right now.
Just give a baby to Tay and Jazz. Just give baby CJ to Jazz, and her and Tay can raise them. I'm just playing, y'all. I'm just playing. Scratch that. I'm just playing.
It's kind of like everywhere now. Everything is coming at me really fast. So just for now, I just know that he's just basically going back and forth to mom and dad, a lot of people may think that's sad. And, a lot of people feel like it's going to hurt them. But honestly, I used to feel the same way. I feel like CJ is still, like, young. Of course, he's alert and things like that, but he's still young. So by the time he gets older, he'll already be, how can I say this? By the time he gets older, he will already be adapted to whatever lifestyle we have now, and to be honest with you guys, if you are in like a situation where it's not going so well, I don't believe that you should stay just because of the kids. I just don't. I used to feel that way, to be honest, but I used to, but I don't feel like you should stay because of the...
Look, I was about to say, you been a hypocrite, not Queen. I love you, Queen, but you been a hypocrite. But she corrected herself, because y'all know she used to be on every video when that whole cheating scandal came out. We need to try for CJ, and I want to stay for CJ. So I'm glad she corrected herself.
Child, because at the end of the day, if a home is unhealthy or something like that, and it's unhappy, your child grow up and they see that. And they'll feel like that's what home is supposed to be. like unhappy and unhealthy. And you know, I would rather, if it was me, I would rather see my parents both, you know, like separate and happy than together and unhappy. You know, I just want to say that because a lot of people be speaking on that and things like that. Okay, I'm gonna ask like a couple more questions and I'll be done. Someone says, how does it feel to get out of a long-term relationship into a new serious situationship? That's a good question because you didn't say.
Dang on got my water. This person said situationship. Look, they said the right thing. I don't know what Queen is about to say, but they said the right thing, situationship, because as long as you are giving, I'm going to speak from the lady standpoint because I am a lady, I'm not a man, so I can only speak from my standpoint as a woman. But as long as you're giving a guy the benefits of being in a relationship, which is quote unquote a situationship, but you guys do not have that title. Like Clarence was recently, I saw today on his Snap, not his Snap, I don't even got Snap, on his IG stories, he was in the studio with Queen. He's like, this is the silliest person I know and all this stuff. And they're always together. They're doing videos together now. He's obviously getting fame, you know, off of Queen. And I'm not saying he's using Queen, but he is just come with the territory when you're around someone who has some notoriety. But he's getting all of these benefits of a quote unquote relationship, but he doesn't have to own up to Queen. If he wants to talk to other women, if he wants to have fun, if he wants to be with other women in whatever type of ways, he can do that because him and Queen does not have a title. But I just hope that, like I said earlier, I just hope that Queen is not doing some things. Just say that.
Relationship. Because I'm not in a relationship, y'all. I wouldn't really say a situationship either. I just feel like I'm in a friendship. I'm in a friendship, and it happens to just have good vibes, you know? Good vibes. And that's all there is to it. It's good vibes. I don't really feel like it's nothing wrong with it as long as I'm not putting all my eggs in one basket or, you know, trying to give my everything and things like that. Like, I feel like it's okay, like I said, to have friends. It's really not a situationship, you know, it's a vibe, it's work, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's all in one. By the way, I'm on a water diet, y'all, because I really need to drink water. But there's this sparkling water, and it's so freaking good. It says it has, like, 0 calories, so I think I'm still drinking water. Let me know in the comments.
Water.
Am I cheating? Because, like, it tastes like pop, but I don't know. It's water. It's water. I shouldn't be cheating. It says water. Sorry, y'all. The camera's at a different angle, but it cut off, and I had to reposition it. So I'm gonna ask one more last question, you guys, to end this off. I'm dead. All right, this is the last question. This one kind of spicy. It says, okay, every time I watch your videos, I always wonder the same thing. So my question is, have you ever allowed a female to go down on you? And if not, would you ever? I don't know who asked this, but that's a pretty funny question, you guys. I never let a female go down on me. I don't really roll that way. You feel me? I'm pretty sure, I don't know. To me, I feel like every girl has, like, wondered about it or thought about it, like, just other girls, period. I have when I was, like, younger, but I've never went as far as doing anything with the girl, you guys. I don't roll that way. I'm strictly, well, not, I don't want to say that, but, like, I like guys. I like guys, so, yeah, I'm not gay, I'm not bisexual, and I probably would never just go that route, you feel me? But that was a pretty funny question.
y'all already know. I did a video. Please don't ask me what video it is because y'all know how my memory is. But I did do a video, and I basically said in the video that I do believe that Queen is bisexual. I really do. I've always felt that way. She's made on more than one occasion comments about girls going down on her, just the whole kaboom. So I do, and then just because she comes from this very religious background, and she probably knows her mom is watching, and certain, people that know her personally and things like that, she would never get on camera and just be like, yeah, I thought about it and da-da-da-da. Well, she did say she thought about it when she was younger, but I feel like that's a cop-out. I feel like, because even in the vlogs and stuff with Chris and stuff, she would talk about things like that, or she would do pranks like about girls and stuff. And I just always felt that vibe from Queen, like Queen would definitely go there with the girl. She would try to keep it a secret. Do I think she would be in a full-fledged lesbian relationship with the girl? No, I don't think that. But do I think that she wouldn't try something with a girl? I definitely think that she would.
I'm going to go ahead and end this video, though, you guys, because I'm mad tired. I'm so sleepy, and I need to get rest. Let me know what else you guys would like to see on my channel, period. Just let me know. Put it down in the comments, and I love you guys so much. Don't forget, let me know how you guys feel about medicine merch, okay? And also Royalty Squad merch, too, as well. Love you guys, and I gotta go.
All right, you guys. That was the reaction video to Queen Naija's Will I Ever Get in Another Relationship Q&A. What I thought about the overall Q&A, I won't lie. It was a bit boring. I love Queen. Let me say that. But it was a bit boring. I feel like she should have answered more questions. I feel like she should have answered more in-depth questions. I feel like if this is not your first Q&A, I feel like as your Q&As go on and on and on, you should, y'all heard that on, as they go on and on and on and on and on. I feel like they should be more in depth. I feel like some of the questions she still doesn't give like her whole entire self, like the whole truth. I feel like some questions she holds certain things in. There was some good questions and some good answers that she did answering and things like that. But overall, I would give it out of a 10 as a Q&A. I probably would give it about a 6 or a 7. But go ahead and like this video, comment on the video what you guys thought of it. Also, don't forget to share the video, and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. Also, I will be going live very, 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 very soon. So if you haven't already done so, make sure that you hit the bell that's right by the subscribe button so you will get a notification whenever I post videos and also whenever I go live also. So go ahead and write down below and comment so we can interact about this Q&A, and let me know if you guys have any requests or things that you want me to do, and I will try my hardest to get to them. Thank you so much to all my confident comrades. Remember to #stay confident. Bye.